Hi, and welcome back to our 2021 Advent series.
2 weeks ago, we talked about hope.
Next, we talked about peace.
And last week, we talked about love.
And this week, we're going to talk about joy.
Joy is not an unfamiliar word to us. We often use the word joy interchangeably with happiness or gladness, which it is. But Christmas joy is so much more.
Joy isn't just happiness, delight, gladness, cheerfulness, but it's the source or cause of all those feelings.
God has given us a world full of joys.
Joy is the stuff of every day.
But Christmas joy surpasses everyday joy.
Christmas joy is great joy.
Matthew tells us that when the wise men saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy.
And Luke tells us that the angel told the shepherds that they were bringing good news of great joy.
In English translations of the Bible, the word joy appears over 200 times.
But the idea of great joy appears in the single digits.
When David's son is anointed his successor as king, at the height of Israel's kingdom, great joy.
The restoration of the Passover after generations of neglect, great joy.
The dedication of Nehemiah's walls after the return from exile, great joy.
Jesus' resurrection and ascension, great joy.
The inclusion of the Gentiles into God's people, great joy.
The experience of our coming into God's own presence, great joy.
And at Christmas, great joy.
God gives us everyday joy to accentuate and deepen the experience of great joy.
We have to know good in order to know better.
The angel said, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all people.
Great joy for all people.
Wise men and sinners.
Gentiles and shepherds.
All people.
The Magi are often called the three kings, but they weren't really kings.
They were more like magician astrologers,
Basically wizards.
but they were said to rejoice exceedingly with great joy at the coming of Jesus.
Living in a post-Messiah world, we have so much more knowledge about Jesus.
Knowledge can fuel our worship, but more knowledge doesn't always mean more worship.
Look at the Magi. They fell down and worshiped Jesus with possibly little knowledge about him.
We should approach Christmas with as much joy as the Magi did.
Earnestly seeking him, falling before him, and worship with great joy.
Not only does Christmas remind us of the great joy we have in the coming of our Savior, but it reveals to us joys to come.
Christmas can make you more like Scrooge or more like the shepherds.
God has given us a world full of joys.
So that we can recognize great joy.
This Christmas,
Let's celebrate!
With great joy,
That is only found in Jesus.